This is one whole chocolate stick. Do you know it? This is one whole chocolate stick. You have cut this one whole chocolate stick into earlier two equal cut piece family. Two equal cut piece family. Okay? Then you cut into 20 equal cut piece family. Then you cut into 40 equal cut piece family. Then you cut into 80 equal cut piece family. Then you cut into 100 equal cut piece family. 100 equal cut piece family. When you cut these two equal cut piece family, then the chocolate stick become cut pieces. The chocolate stick become, what is that? Cut pieces. When we cut this one whole chocolate stick into 20 equal cut piece family, then what does it happen to the chocolate stick? It become cut pieces, but small size cut pieces. The same. When you cut this one whole chocolate stick into 40 equal cut pieces, then what does it mean? It become cut pieces. The same way, when you cut this one whole chocolate stick into 80 equal cut pieces family, again it becomes a cut pieces family. When you cut this 100 equal cut piece family of this one whole chocolate stick, then you get only the 100 cut pieces. Now you cut this one whole chocolate stick into 1756 equal cut piece family. What do you do? You take one whole chocolate stick and you cut this one whole chocolate stick into 1796 equal cut piece family. Then how do you write it? It should be written like that. Then you get 1366 as your share. Then how do you write it? It should be written like that. 1366 cut pieces are your share. Okay? Now, just change this. When you cut this one whole chocolate stick into 1796 times, 1796 equal cut piece family, then it becomes cut pieces but very small in sizes. Okay? It becomes small cut pieces. It becomes small cut pieces. Suppose if you cut this one whole chocolate stick into 92,688 times. 92,688 times. Yes, you can do it. You take this one whole chocolate and you cut it to 92,688 times. Out of this 962.88, you will get just two cut pieces. You will get only two cut pieces. Then it should be written like that. So when you cut this one whole chocolate stick into 92,688 equal cut piece family, then what does it happen to the chocolate stick? And it becomes a cut pieces only, but very small, very small in sizes. Very small in sizes. Okay. Now, the same way, you cut this one whole chocolate stick into 790,000 times. 790,000 times. So you take this one more chocolate stick and you cut it into 790,000 times means, yes, you can cut it 790,000 times. Out of that, you get 56,000 cut pieces as your star. Then how do you write it? It should be written like that. It should be written like that. But here you see 70,000 times equal cut pieces. When you cut this 790,000 times, almost these cut pieces become a very salt or sugar like particles, very small in sizes, the very fine particle. It becomes like that. It becomes very fine particles. Like sugar or salt. When you cut this 1 whole chocolate stick into 790 times equal cut piece family, then it becomes a fine particles, a small fine particles like sugar or salt particles. Okay, in naked eyes we can see that, but they are very very small in sizes. That is it. Now, when you cut this 1 whole chocolate stick into 1 million times or 10 million times, out of the 10 million times, you get 760 cut pieces. Then how do you get it? It should be written like this, 760. It should be written like that. Okay, then what do? You take this one. Here, you cut this 1 whole chocolate stick into 1 million times equal cut piece family. Cut piece family. They are very very small size particles. Very very small particles. Very fine particles. Very fine particles only. So up to this somehow we can manage to see in a cut pieces form. After that you can see only in very small particle form, very small particle like sugar or salt form only. Even if you cut this 10 million, almost it becomes very small particles. Okay. Now you cut this 1 whole chocolate stick into 1 billion times. 1 billion times. Out of the 1 billion times. Okay, now you cut this 1 whole chocolate stick into 1 billion times. One billion equal cut piece family. You cut this 1 whole chocolate stick into 1 billion times. Then what does it happen? You see, it enters into atomic world. It enters into, you see, atoms bind with other atoms. And what does it mean cut? You see now, understand. This is a biochemical. A chocolate stick is nothing but a biochemical. As this is a biochemical, and what are all the atoms are involved in making the biochemical? Majorly carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphorus sulfur. They are very small amount, but major elements are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. Okay, what does it mean cut? Actually, you cut this. Carbon bind with another carbon, or carbon bind with oxygen. Carbon bind with oxygen. Then carbon bind with oxygen. Likewise, it goes on. Okay, it binds with. So likewise, it goes on. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just I don't know what kind of element it is, what kind of molecule it is. I give some idea, that's all. Okay, when you cut means what does it mean? Actually, you break the bond. You break the bond. Actually, you break the bond. Here cut means what does it mean? You break the bond. Actually, the bonds are mostly covalent bond and hydrogen bonds, van der Waals forces, all those things are only. You cut the van der Waals force, you cut the hydrogen bond, you cut the covalent bond. And that's the meaning of that. When you enter into the 1 billion equal cut piece family, you enter into the atomic world straightly. So suppose when I write 1 part of 1 billion, when I write 1 part of 1 billion, and what does it mean? This 1 may be carbon, hydrogen, oxygen or nitrogen or any one element. Suppose if I write 2 part of 1 billion, and what does it mean? It may be 2 carbon or carbon hydrogen or carbon oxygen or carbon nitrogen or hydrogen hydrogen or 2 oxygen or something like that. And there is the meaning of that one. So earlier you know how to count even the billions of chocolate stick. Even the billions of, if it is more than 1, you know how to count it, even up to billion, and how to count it and how to write it. Now you know very well how to count if it is less than 1, even 1 part of, even 1 part of 1 billion. Even when you count, when you take this one whole chocolate stick and cut into 1 billion times, and this is, you know, earlier 1 billion chocolate stick count. Now you know 1 part of 1 billion chocolate. Now you know very well how to count and how to write 1 part of 1 billion chocolate stick. Okay. Earlier you know how to count 1 billion chocolate sticks. Now you know very well how to count 1 part of 1 billion. And that is the, you understand this is the key. So now billion to billion. Now you know very well. Now you know how to write the 1 part of billion and how to count, how to use the 1 part of 1 billion in our daily life. And those are the purpose of this class. I know the purpose of the class is for